what was that like coming out of school yourself or out of drum corps yourself and getting involved in the teaching for yourself? Where did that passion come from? And
it came kind of late in high school. I joined marching band my junior year, mainly because I had to. I wanted to play drum set for the jazz band, and they had a policy that if you want to be in the jazz band, you have to be in marching band. And I remember being really bummed out about that because I didn't want any part of it. And then after about a week and a half of band camp, I was sold. I had completely forgotten about jazz band. This is what I wanted to do. And in fact, the next summer, I was already marching drum corps. So it kind of got catapulted into that whole scene. Absolutely an accidental career. I don't think that I would recommend this to anybody. It was serendipity, I guess. That the region that I happened to be born in, and the opportunities that were there for me allowed me to eventually provide for my family and be successful enough to be a homeowner and things like that. But definitely not the recommended route. Go to school, stay in school. With my own high school program, going back to when I graduated, we happened to lose our director and our drum staff, and I just graduated, and I was already kind of creative in high school, writing the cadences and things like that, and warm-ups. So I just stayed on, and I helped the drum line. The new director was hired. He just kept me. I had other directors from other programs ask me if I wanted to teach their lines, and I was 18, and sure, why not? And it's better than flipping burgers, you know what I mean? And I was going to school at that time. I was going to college, and just some personal things, and also the development of starting to teach, and more and more people were asking me to teach. I think I just kind of fell into it.
Tell me about how it feels for you as a director to see a group really reach great success for whatever that might be for an A class.
I think there's definitely a mentality of trying to achieve that error-free performance consistently. So as far as them experiencing success, it's like we're molding the show to where they already want to go and what they're capable of. And sometimes it's a little bit of exploiting your strengths and hiding your weaknesses. Mm-hmm. But again, the philosophy, at least my philosophy with that particular class, is the achievement is the life lesson, not the depth of the vocabulary. Mm-hmm. Like, can they play this? Can they play ABC, XYZ, whatever? Maybe not. But can they do this and do it well and do it consistently on demand?
Yeah.
I really think writing for an A-class group, and for me in particular, Loera, really honed those skills as far as arranging and designing a show, because that's really hard to do when you're being thrown these curveballs left and right as far as what these kids are capable of, mm-hmm. the amount of training that they've had, the amount of hours they have available to really work on it, especially with a unique program like Loera, and that the structure of the program, the overall structure, we only have a small piece of the pie to work with as far as the time commitment of the kids, and that was the biggest challenge, is that, okay, this is all the time we have, what are we going to do with it?
Right. So
I think that highly recommend anybody arranging that you do some work with some A-class lines, as remedial as you can get, and you start having to be creative with eighth notes on one hand. You know what I mean?
Making music out of it, right? Making something special from
and then,
it.
Yeah. And you can just keep listing the variables, like, all right, you have a 50 by 70 floor, you don't have a 55 by 80 floor.
Right.
And you have a xylophone and 2 sets of bells. You know what I mean? So it's those things to try to be creative with what they've got that I think allows for more success above and beyond that, like
Well,
another world class.
what's interesting for me is I get that it's no wonder that you've been so successful in that class, because you're looking at it with such a healthy mentality. And it's so terrific to watch and listen to you talk about it in a excited way. It's not a resigned to, we can only. No, it's about what can we do with this, and that's really special. That's a very special quality. You know, what's unique about our activity is we're young as an activity, and it's some of our greatest folks who've accomplished much like yourself. You know, you're probably in the middle of your career, and what keeps you growing and developing? Because you know what keeps you going. You've had so many different experiences. You continue to be involved not only in our WGI activity, but involved, you know, with different organizations in DCI and in the band scene. What keeps you going and growing, and excited about what it is you do?
I think as long as I feel like I have something to say, I'll continue doing it. And to be honest, the competitors, my competitors, always keep me on my toes. And I think it's healthy. I think just embracing competition is not this ugly thing. And it's healthy. I think just in all aspects of life, it's healthy. And I draw inspiration from competitors, both the veterans, the seasoned veterans, and also the new competitors on the scene. You know, sometimes the younger guys come in and they have this fresh perspective, and it's like, wow, look at that, it's really cool. And it rejuvenates me in that now I got to start thinking like I used to think, and not just, you know, sit, kind of let the years go by. You know, you want to have something special to say, and I think if everyone did that, if everyone always had something unique and special to say every year, and you're not just trying to win, it goes beyond that. I think it gives the kids so much more to grasp onto. Looking at all the kids on the floor, the finale always blows me away, and I see all those bodies on the floor, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And all the parents in the stands. I think everyone, you know, needs to experience something like that in their life, whether it be, you know, this activity or another activity. But it's something that pretty much only happens in your youth, and this is, you know, our gift to them. Mm-hmm. You get a chance to experience this.
Well, you like to acknowledge others in terms of how they keep you on your toes and they motivate you and inspire you. But, you know, one of the reasons why we're sitting here tonight and why you'll be inducted into the WGI Hall of Fame is that you've been a great inspiration to so many. You've been an inspiration to the programs I've been involved in, and you've been an inspiration personally, and a friend that I've enjoyed getting to know over the years. You give back in a big way, and you've made a big difference in our activity. As I've mentioned, not only by developing excellence with your programs, but really raising the standards and inspiring others. And I'm really happy to know you as a person that has interacted with you in WGI for a long time. Happy to have you as a very significant part of the Vic Firth team, and we're very proud of you and very happy for you for this award and this acknowledgement. We certainly wish you all the best, because we know you got many years of excellence to come, and we look forward to being there with you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck in the future, my friend.
Thanks, Neil.
All right.